I would say a lot of the staff that I've met, how caring they are and attentive they are to the residents. I would say how cozy the living room is. I would say, I guess the ability to make friends. The sidewalks, my dad loves to walk, and so he had a place to walk every day. There's some little trips and outings that sometimes he goes on. But I guess it's the biggest part is the camaraderie, the people he has to talk to. There are several men, and which is unusual sometimes in assisted living to find the men. He has got some buddies there and seems to be pleased. The staff, that if he has a problem, he can go to the staff. I know he goes to the director, I know he goes to the nurse a lot if he has a question, and they will just sit with him and talk with him, spend some time with him. The housekeepers so often are friendly and helpful, and so often he's the type that will bring a question to the staff or suggestions. He has a lot of suggestions, and they're just so eager to help, and they will spend time with them.
For us, convenience for one thing, as far as location. Location is just excellent for us. You know, I can be here in 10 minutes. I like the family style kind of atmosphere. You know, with you know, the way meals are served. They got a front porch to sit on. My dad loves to sit on the front porch and just, you know, have fun with all the people out there and joking around and telling war stories. So they have a good time out there, and I think he really likes that. So that's one of the things I think we really like about it. I think he likes the people here. So wherever he goes, he always makes friends wherever he goes. He doesn't always say a lot, but in certain situations he comes up with some really good one-liners. I think maybe the staff will tell you that, I don't know, but he always likes to joke around with the women, and he likes, you know, joking around with the guys out there on the porch. Whenever you ask him about the food, he said the food is great, but if I ask him what he had for lunch, he doesn't remember. That's just part of his problem with dementia, but he seems to be doing well. He stays very healthy. So I think it's the people that are the biggest thing for him.
Well, the people are very friendly, and I loved sitting out there on the porch and rocking, and that's where you get to meet people, is out on the porch. But I've made some friends here, and you know, talk and whatever. So I'm glad I came. Play bingo, and I like talking to the people. And then if I can remember their name, that makes me happy. I don't know everybody's name yet, but that business with the bus, that is great, because I've been to all kinds of places that I never would have been if I wasn't here.
And I like this because it's a much more homey atmosphere, and you just have more of a personal touch here, I think.
Right. It's a very pleasant place to be. It's more of a homey type place than most places are. The people here are very kind. The people that work here are very, very nice. And all the residents here are nice too. We get along good to be together as much as we are. And we don't have any big rows or anything. It's a pleasant place to be, really.
Everybody loves him around here. It's just like, I mean, the caregivers treat him like he was theirs. I mean, he's just a lovable little guy. But, I mean, there's so many things. I could make a list of the pros and the list for the cons would be about this big. Because, I mean, really, he's fed, he's bathed, he's He's very well taken care of. If I had to go out of town for 2 weeks, I would not worry about him because I would know that he's being taken care of. They take him to the doctor. When he has doctor's appointments, my brother and I both work. And we really don't have time to get off to take him. And Rochelle takes him to the doctor. She goes with him. She schedules his return appointments. I don't even know when he goes. And he just called me and said, I had a wonderful checkup today. And Pop, I didn't even know you were going to the doctor. Well, I'm fine. I mean, they've just, I can't tell you enough.
Oh, I love it. Everybody's so nice and good, and the food is delicious. I've just gained weight. And I go walking with my son, and my grandson lives at Trustful, and he comes often, my oldest grandson, and they both get me out for exercise. My son got me a room right on the front, see, and I can see the people come and go, and I can see it when it rains, and so I'm happy here.
She keeps you busy and occupied, looking forward to something. Like tomorrow, we're going up on the mountain, have lunch, and see the leaves. So it's always something going on.
Puzzles, but most of the time I'm upstairs, up front with the girls. Oh no, I do some handiwork. I paint shirts and I make seasonal stuff. I've got a lot of shirts right now made with butterflies on them. And now I've got started on my Christmas shirts. I do a lot of that. And they have a lot of entertainment. I'm looking forward to the orchestra, Bill Wooten and Dulcimer's coming today. And I enjoy it all.
I know that when the band comes once a month, that's the big talk at the cottage. And I have a friend who dances with the little ladies, and so we come down and just make ourselves at home with the band and just dance with them, and they have such a good time. I even saw a man the other day dancing in a wheelchair. He was just raising that up and just dancing away.
I didn't expect it to be quite as entertaining as it is. There's a lot of things for her to do. I thought she was going to be more on her own and that people would just make sure she was okay, but this is more like a little campus, than it is just a
She's on vacation.
apartment. Yeah, that's what people at church say. Well, how's Dorothy? I said, she's still on vacation. We've been able to always get someone on the phone if we've had any questions. The food's way too good. She's gained weight since she's been here. She's trying not to eat now, which is really different.
Well, if I had to be away from home, I couldn't beat it.
Oh goodness, you don't have to cook and buy groceries and have grass cut, and you know what all we have to do. and you have friends. What else would you want?
Well, I play bingo, and we just visit at the tables and this sort of thing. I'm fairly close to those that sit at my table. We get to know each other. And we have our private jokes and our we talk about other people, But we visit at the table.
Oh, we love the cottage. The cottage has been a huge blessing, not only to my mom, but to our family, because we don't have to worry. We know that she's looked after. We know that she's safer. And in the couple of years that she's been here, she actually seems happier and healthier than when she came here. So, huge blessing.
That I don't have to cook and wash dishes and clean up. And the food is adequate. I enjoy the meals, and I really like it here. I'm happy here. We have freedom to do things that we like to do, play cards, I have played checkers, and we have crafts and entertainment, and something to do almost every day.
Oh, that's a beautiful part of it. When I'm away, I'm not concerned at all, because the security is just more than I would expect. One of the things that I like is the way the medication's handled. Hey, she takes something like 13 doses, the way I see it, per day, and that's a job in itself to see about that and have it on hand and prompt. It's taken when it should be, and I feel safe with what's distributed, and I haven't heard her complain, and she would complain if she had didn't feel safe with it somewhere. So that's one of the things that I like, and my wife has eaten with her several times. I haven't taken time to do that. I should have, but my wife is real pleased with the types of meals and the diets and so forth. And Marguerite's not complaining. As a matter of fact, I've heard some compliments occasionally on how good it was. And, yeah, so.
That's great.
And it's on time. She doesn't have to rattle all those pots and pans, you know. No, that's the thing about it. She's a person that would like to entertain people, and she'd have us over, various people, and we'd play rook, and she'd cook. This was about every 2 weeks we did.